Hello, hello, hello? Working? We good? We good? Uh, audio. Oh! Louder than I expected. I'm turning my sound down. Welcome to the stream. I think my audio and everything should be good. I was kind of messing with it before. It was all good. Let me close Chrome so I don't have too many things in the background just being like, hey, I'm going to take up all your internet. In fact, let's switch my phone to data. We gotta do everything we can to make this Wi-Fi work. Wow, this. Okay, I'm turning this music down. This. Oh, I didn't even do anything. Okay, maybe it was just like, I don't know why it was so loud. Weird. Oh, how's everybody doing? I think we're ready to get back to it today. I was looking at my Steam, and I haven't played this game since July 2nd, I think it was. So it's been more than a month. Yeah, so it's been like about 3 months. It's been about 3 months since I played this game. So I don't really remember what I was doing. So this is gonna be a journey. This playthrough will continue how it went beforehand, with me kind of like not quite sure of what's going on. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Is there? Wait, can we look at a log of dialogue? Some skill points I can use. Anything I want to bump up? I wouldn't mind a point. Do a bonus to drama. I'm feeling dramatic today. I don't really know why we would need that. I want it, so. Felled electrical.
The
No,
once bright mural towers above you.
Oh!
Saying, Felled electrical, R and D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Let me make sure I have all the encyclopedia equipment that I could possibly get. Encyclopedia. Got the Dick Mullins hat, which helps. Gosh. I'm already loving this game coming back. I don't know how much of it we've got left. It might not actually be that. Feels like. But I'm... Even with just what we've had so far, like, it's... I don't know. It's enough for me, I guess. Let's unequip this now.
The once bright mural towers
So.
above you. Saying, Felled electrical, R and D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Okay, so let's recap real quick on what I remember. Know that... Gosh, I forgot I banished the expression. He looks somber now. About Felled Electrical, we know basically nothing. This is very interesting though, because I just noticed that the beginning menu of the game, if you open it up, or on the like save and continue and all the regular menu buttons on it, there's like a backwards, says Feld device on it. And they were talking. Kind of want to talk to this man again so I can refresh my memory. But we look.
Hello again. Sure.
Feld build.
What's on your mind?
They wanted to do advanced
Use
tape
them for
computers.
military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to River Shawl on her political concept album.
Political concept album.
You should read it. Every local library in River Shawl stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
How they work?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
I like the slight accents, people.
10 years ago, I did a little...
Oh yeah, the Wumpty Dum Dum
I
Center.
guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And
Yeah, I
the
do
Wumpty
want to.
Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on large...
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. He's joking.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you
Look
ever
how
get
it
paid for it, and are ever in the
clarifies
market
that
for
he's saying it
exhibitions
casually.
/ Contemporary Art Research Center.
Vision Splash.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionary setting fire to this precious device. Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Felt Playback Experience, but those are incorrect. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology. But of course, what else?
Okay, so they had tape computers on the
once
figure things
bright
out again.
mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical R&D.
And all the reasons.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
We've seen inside the church. We checked the coast for traps. There was the part of the bait went missing. Heard stories from Idiot Doom Spiral. I don't remember how that's relevant. But we checked with Ruby, and she had like a specific, sort of weird radio station she was hooked, and there like a whole resonance church. It's unclear how exactly. So
You know a lot about radio. Enough to
Okay.
know you have no idea
Oh, okay.
how or why those boys
success. You don't know anything.
Speed Freaks FM in their heads.
Barely got that.
Knowledge like that isn't just obscure. It's
Oh, okay.
unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected
Dangerous theoretical
under the
facts.
Coalition Government's Articles of Dominion. Title 14.
Oh, come on.
Article
Oh,
6.
okay. My mic is
Why
picking me up. It was
experts
just
might be
I'm gonna
able to
turn
suss
it.
out on their own.
Didn't catch something I said, and I was very frustrated. I keep forgetting it's the filters you need to do. I'm gonna turn the open threshold down a little bit more again, just to be safe. I'm speaking too quietly, and this microphone is too quiet. Even though I'm trying to boost it a little bit. So,
You don't know how it happened.
but
The stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
what's that?
You know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be? The alcoholics never mentioned seeing Ruby either. Idiot Doom Spiral gave an exhaustive account of recent events, but never mentioned
So she wasn't in the village.
You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps, just as you didn't find the Insulindian Phasmid. You did not find her. You've even entered the church, met Tiago and Sorna. Some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one.
Hmm.
And you do know one thing about radios, Ulan. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories.
Right.
Ulan, the speed freak's mystery. It might just be related.
Here.
If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened to the twins around here. It'd be nice to know what caused that.
I agree.
Another fact for your collection.
What did... Oh, I completed the task. What was that weird sound? Haven't sung karaoke. George. Finisher still. Right. Start that nightclub. Bad news. That one I don't want to do. We're checking the different bullet traces. Check out the different bullet traces, and gonna.
In through
Where does it go?
the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
Below the boardwalk.
She's down there.
Whoa, whoa! Shivers like said it had a different voice. I think she's down there, below this building.
Why?
Looked everywhere
Right.
else.
How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Alright. Time to climb. Okay, okay. Firstly, I'm healing. Because if I fall off this thing, I want to have full health for whatever's going to happen. Okay, savoir-faire. Anything that increases that is going to be helpful. I want to take these off because they're decreasing it. Decreasing speed. What's some better pants we can wear? I have like no pants, huh? If these are sorted correctly. Well, this is going to decrease our going to decrease our speed no matter how good my butt looks in it. So we're going to go ahead and swap those. Or list pants. Moment proof. White. Do I not have anything with a plus to savoir-faire? I thought I did. Get these shoes on. Well, there must be something. Found this in the church. Okay, I think this is good. Oh wait, what's this?
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose. Moderate in size. You can at some pleasant dinner party.
Who's it to fashion faux pas?
Let's hope no one saw you wearing those outrageous.
I've taken the pants off. I would like to wear some pants. Nope, no pants. We're climbing up the ladder.
A rusty ladder.
Yeah, That doesn't look good at all.
The
Sus.
distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems
Not
about
to
right.
mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle?
Oh.
Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Teleportation is a thing, just needs a bit of concentration.
Okay, let's say teleportation is a thing. Wouldn't you need some kind of scientific apparatus to create a teleportation field? You can't just do it without apparatus.
What are they talking about?
Teleportation, Mikhail. It's generally thought impossible.
Don't hurt to try.
Yes, it could hurt a lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Oh, I can't save. Well, let's teleport.
All you need to do
Yeah.
is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is
Do it.
zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself dissipate.
Look how it's still there.
fading out
So,
of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I did it, Kim. I teleported.
So you climbed the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the bench starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear,
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Gotta find a way to get Kim inside. I'll get some pants on now, I think. Disco pants, come back. Looking at here. Full support beam is destroyed by artillery fire. They did mention that this was destroyed by the revolutionaries. Get up here. Bones fall. It's a long way down. I don't appear to be able to get up there. Go down. Over there. Postcard. Wait, no, let's not do that. What's this? Glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Can I get Kim in here? Flashlight. Enter the building and let Kim in. Perhaps nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Alright, let's get that flashlight equipped if it wants to. I'll make it. Where? Trying to remember all the buttons. Who cares about buttons? Just click. Need a postcard from the end of the last century shows Martinez as it was before the revolution. Martinez? I don't know if you say the S or not. It's the height of summer. Rue de Saint Ghislain is teeming with parasol-weeding bourgeois, and wild pines flags buttress the walkway. Nothing is written on the back. There. Earlier.
the greatest innocence.
Put that away. Once again, I've completely failed to do what I was going to do. Open the flash. Take the flashlight. Great office furniture. Last century, maybe? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Overturned tables covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Oh. I just found the door.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's there?
What do you mean who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
I love the echo sound. That's great. Oh. Doors open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
Get there.
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
He's quite proud of himself.
Now we know a quick way in and out.
Yes, we have an exit. So
Back in the
let's get
party.
going. Time to investigate these passages.
File folders in the cart. Documents slivery with mold. Silvery, not slivery. Thick, dusty panes of glass. Here? Yeah, nice suit jacket. I'll take it. Clothes make the man, after all. They certainly do here, anyway. Want high reaction speed and kindness here. You have a flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Clothes. Brown suit jacket. Okay, the officer, an evening at a cafe. Light. I want something. Empathy. No. Light. At. What the heck is polo anyway? No, really. What? That's the sound. I don't know what it was. Pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers and brochures. Slit window you saw from the outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of...
Oh, of course, now I need...
Killed the mercenary. This does look like an
Calculus.
embrasure. A slit made for shooting out of. Outside the window, the day is clear, and as mild as can be in early spring.
Killer views this as a hideout.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Jim, I can't see the whirling rags. The shot didn't come from here.
No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
That's the boardwalk checked.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
Revolutionary's hat, +1 to Mazovian socioeconomics. A Shanka with the Mazovian logo, a pair of deer antlers on a silvery white front. Your ears feel cuddled and cared for by the state. remains of it. Supposed to walk through, so I'm just gonna click and you can figure it out. Okay, there we go. Occasionally checking over at my the game to make sure or at OBS to make sure can be heard rather, not be seen. That for a different jacket. Conceptualization, spirit corpse, suggestion. With this. Like having. Hold, I don't think so. Do I? What is my shivers at? No, it's only like 3. It's not that. Or inborns or whatever. In the sand, one of the souls appears more worn. Perhaps you'll have to find another way around. Well, I was planning on following the boots anyway, but good to know. Only one way in and out of here, it looks like. One way in. Louder, the buzzing sound. It is, you can hear it.
Oh. There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
True enough. I saw them too. Footprints of the right soles weren't smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully. Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Bart knows more than he's told us. Maybe we should continue working for him?
You're right. However corrupt he may be, nothing happens in Martinez without him knowing. We might have to dirty our hands, but...
In this case, we can't afford to be squeaky clean.
I know that Joyce knows about the murder, but I may have other things to discuss with her.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now, but...
If you must.
Do you think whatever happens will affect our cryptozoologist?
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoo...
How do you think things
we are
can
not
get?
responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
Everything is waiting for us there.
I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Okay, so this is the game saying, if you want to, this is going to, like, cause things to happen, so make sure you're ready. The only thing that I'm really concerned about, and the only thing that it's pointing to is, like, you should make sure you're doing this, is Union Cryptozoology, but I don't... Cryptozoology, I think we did everything we could with, pretty much. Maybe we could go check, I don't know. And then Union, I have no interest in continuing anything there, really. Though maybe I should sign this stuff. Let's... Where's the map? Map. Okay. Wrap up some stuff, and then we're gonna come back here and see what we can do with our friend. But I wanna tie 1 or 2 loose ends up. Like, I can't play this game again or something if it's like, oh, I didn't want this outcome, but will I? Probably not. Let's see what we can figure out. Get rid of the flashlight. Don't need that right now. Okay, so Wes, I don't remember how we teleport to things. Remember we can fast travel. Game like said we could, but I don't remember how. Let's go to the town and go forge the signatures. Remember how to get there. Yeah, okay, we're here. Town's not far.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope.
Hi Jordan. It's disco time. Trying to catch up with everything.
An old mirror.
What do I... thing I need the signatures on.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand. The water reflects back. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born in.
Okay, let's try. Anything I have that can help me, that increases my hand-eye coordination? I don't think so. I'm just going to say probably not. I do have a plus to savoir-faire I could have used. Like a way to sort these. I would like to be able to sort all this. Oh, I guess I can sort it myself. Get all shirts, jackets, pants, glasses. This one, oh, it's a hat. That's back. Down here. If I'm not reaching a limit on my clothing, that could be a problem. I can like sell some stuff. Gloves here. Pants I can sort. I think I threw away the other pants I had. We'll put there. There. Look, it's all tidy now. More or less. We'll leave that there. Cool. Leave all that.
On
Let's
the
shave.
table, you see a bowl of water, a rough like an artist's
Yes.
brush or a master's. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratch.
Oh.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so.
Was shaving
the
the
water
right call?
reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Your face, such as it is,
I don't know if I like it. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta live with your decisions. Think of my shave.
Yes.
Shaved.
I don't know what to say. Perhaps.
No, I shouldn't shave. I knew it and still
No,
did it.
no,
What an idiot.
It's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the. Either way, good on you. You were saying?
Oh well. We'll stick with that for now. Kinda hate it. What did we want to do? Can I teleport? Oh, I can. We can go to the waterfront. If you're in one of the spots, you can teleport. I see. I am loading this. I don't want to shave. Wait, no, but then I don't want to resort my inventory. We're going to live with the consequences of my beard shaving choices. Oh. The Leng keeps showing up. Go to the waterfront. I want to do some things before quest that's probably going to change things a lot. Island and land. No idea how to get to the island. In karaoke. See if we can convince him. Scruffy. That's our homosexual friend.
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing the design of the new trap.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hey, was there something you need? No,
The
you
same.
don't.
he tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
Why don't you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in
A lot
44?
of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
Not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's
Okay,
used.
yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright, I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Yeah. Evening yet? Let's save the game. We're doing very important things. I'm gonna put a point into interfacing so we can do this task. That's why I save these, so I can go. Close. These are +2 to interface.
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing the design of the new trap.
Considered alternatives, something up with the trap, enthusiastic about investments, let's go.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan named Kuno may have stolen the locust.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin, see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play Suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to...
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play Suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the... officers.
Cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research.
There probably is a follow-up to this, but you can't think of any. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we talked and found out he was the quote-unquote good racist, and I think that was just like, hey, if you wanted to get... We got the equipment that he had some of the suit. So now we can continue. Let's go talk to this punk.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Everyone happen to do anything... Everyone happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Now hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything with...
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno doesn't fuck...
You don't care. Is there any, like, extra empathy stuff I have? I don't think I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this kid, but it would be interesting if I did. Oh, the curious, that was decreasing it. Let's pop that out. Oh, this does have empathy. Go. Let's try it.
Fuck does Kuno care?
What's going on with this kid?
Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her.
I assume metaphorically.
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Who knows?
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
Kuno wants to whisper. He's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper,
Interesting.
pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane, dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated.
Oh.
He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips. Fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
I mean, she smoked someone.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
She has Kuno. That would explain things.
Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. Makes Kuno's skin crawl. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno...
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
That she's insane?
She's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The real deal.
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig. You
Off
don't
radio,
wanna know.
gosh.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Has anything to do with the dead man?
She would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Look,
Okay.
Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
That language she uses, Napakimpi, Gari.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
People.
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here, as far as possible.
Ruiz?
Ruiz? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suarese community, or she climbed into a yakberry.
Fuck no, she's not my sister.
Right.
She was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
That hallway there with the janitor's closet?
That's the place.
Dripping
Kuno's
wet.
got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Got in?
I
How?
don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog. Kuno's dad
Right.
doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno.
So there's just this
Shit's
girl
all over
following
Kuno.
him around. How are you dealing with all
How's
this?
Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing. Kuno's
Gotcha.
got this shit under control.
Back up. I'm here for you.
Listen. See,
This is what it all comes to.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Hmm.
Alright, now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno?
Don't look him up with shit, Kuno!
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the... That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
I can buy those pants. Buy the found pants
Here's
after
me.
all.
We're fun now. Performance buddies. Kuno could already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle.
Money
Secret test
doesn't
complete.
mean anything. He's just saying words. You're
So
not
you
in
run on
his
Regan
debt.
and illegal narcotics?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out, Now Junkie's clawing at Kuno's door. Street's going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Yeah, the voice acting is great. It adds an extra like dimension to it. There are like one or two things I would change occasionally. Line delivery, but
Steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
your dad, Kuno.
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram?
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
I made up my mind. This was gonna happen.
Kuno's listening.
I'm going there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, just get in the apartment building, go to room 12, first floor, and that's it. Next time Kuno sees you.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Kim, obviously I'm not gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay then.
Kuno doesn't.
Of course you don't care. Let's go check out his hideout, because that was what I needed to figure out the... Wait, no. Ripping off the roof. Oh, no worries. Good to see you, Mia. Falling with locusts.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
Did it?
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You talk to Kuno about this. Get him to
I'll
stop.
let you handle the
We're doing Kuno quests right now. I don't know if we'll do all of the Kuno quests. I'm doing the ones it specifically was like, you don't have...
Fuck does Kuno care?
I love the parentheses, he doesn't care, just in case you didn't get it. I know he took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
Why steal locusts? Couldn't you find some other pets?
They're not pets. Don't you know what locusts are? When they come out of the fucking sky. Fucking descendant shit.
Stop!
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City. Night City. City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again. The corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
No, the pig wants to help.
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone?
That's not what I clicked on, but okay.
I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Oh, did I hear you right? You said I.
Kuno made Kuno. I fucking say I when I wanna. And Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Making ours a worthy quality. I'm something of an artist myself.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
Stares at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
Me and Kuno discuss this. I promise I won't do that.
I don't believe you.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
You need to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologist trying to find something very important. Those locusts are based.
I don't need.
The girl's face appears again above the fence, just long enough to make
And now that that's settled,
with Kuno.
Kuno's gonna let the
Won't
fucking
die.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian Phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insulindian Phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
There's silence between the two children.
Does he know something about the...
Kuno doesn't...
Okay. What your findings to the cryptozoologist. Doing.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Alright. Well, we'll leave her alone. La 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 la. Finish cryptozoologist quest.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap
I
design,
trapped
that
with
is.
this kid Kuno. He
I'm
promised to
not
help you on the
sorry,
locust.
boss, just-
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right.
He has a 38-degree fever. His
Oh, man.
resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to...
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find the Phasmid or admit defeat, people.
Let's see. I'm too far to quit. I'm gonna stop the trap. Let's do
We're
this.
getting really carried away with this, aren't we?
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after.
I agree.
It's too much, officer.
What Morel mean?
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Wow. Co-discovery. This would show them all. We need to check that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Let's join the discoverers list. Got the box of locusts. We have the new pants that I bought from Kuno. That's the crap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. That could be tough. Is there any... Union Cryptozoology was and we need to... Only thing that I want to do then. Signatures, but honestly I think I might just not worry too much about that quest line because I am not that interested in continuing the Union stuff. And clearly it like seems like a thing we would have been doing like throughout if we were gonna let's open the map. Go on Fisherman's Jacks I think is faster. It is almost 5 o'clock in the evening. Wait, no. It's 3:43. I was looking at the money. I'm like, wait a second, that's not how minutes and seconds work. I must be confused. And I was. Okay, continue. No, I want to go across. Let's go across, please. By the way, I haven't asked at all, like, how the audio is. Is the audio good? Anything going on with the audio? I mean... Is it... I'm not sure I want something to be going on with the audio. Is the audio functioning? Okay, so this is where we were going. But we're not doing that right now. We're looking for the traps. Here's one of them. I think maybe this was the one.
The locusts aren't doing all too well.
It was by the canal. Okay. Right, down here. One. No, not this one. Ow. Dang it. Just like... Put up higher then? This isn't the canal. There's things buzzing in here.
The locusts aren't doing.
Where is the canal? How do I get this thing to stop showing up around me? I think that's a bug. Not unlike a locust. Maybe back. It's probably back the way I passed. The canal. I think. Is it like on the other side? Partner's probably losing his mind right now with how long I'm taking on this. You know, I'm screw it. I'm looking up where is the canal. Location. Where is it? Canal location. Disco. Elysium. What am I looking anyway? I just wanted to find trap. Oh, trap. Trap. Third trap to the southeast. Due south of the wrecked car. Oh, so it's like back here, isn't it? And the wrecked car like up here? Or am I misremembering? Hey, boat.
I'll just keep the cord a
Oh.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jet, of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to appear any day. Jetty.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives. It's good to see.
What brings you
Nothing
Nothing really. I've had my eye.
I like it here.
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eton. The smell of salt.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor? I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will.
Dark eyes survey the coast.
Fortunately for you.
All right. Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
He did say pornographically porn. Yeah, have you ever heard of the phrase of like, what's the term, like, despair porn? It's just kind of the idea of like dramatically not. It's fetishizing makes it seem like it's a sexual thing, which despite the name it is not. It's more about like the negative things associated with it. It's like, I don't know, there's dumb accounts like food porn and like earth porn, which is just like, oh, cool earth, cool food. I think the pornographically poor is meant to imply sort of like an almost unrealistic sort of like it's almost too poor to believe. It's like it's made up for pornography kind of thing. It's harder to explain than I thought it was. Makes perfect sense to me, but it's hard to explain. Sure, let's push her.
Maybe. Do you know how they discovered this place?
This island?
No. They're in Celindian, Isola.
What is an Isola, actually?
I'm guessing you don't know then.
No, I don't know how they discovered
Well,
it.
your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I operate. Things are getting better, though.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I
Tell me something else, then.
Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect.
I found my badge, by the way.
You did?
Fast.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Strict Harbor. Something happened.
Disappear?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the...
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Indeed. The point of the presentation is...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. There's time.
Do I have an option to ask her
You're
about?
back. Good. What can I help you with?
Sure. Apparently I encountered a bug. I was unaware, but did it hear me talking about bugs? And it was like, we're sending help.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
I think we need to go around then, so we can... Carriage is just probably across the river. Oh, dang it. I did it again. Okay, got it. Got it to go away. Let's go on an adventure. Where's my worked motor carriage? Past the church? Wait, no. It's like on the way out, isn't it? Gotta say, I'm still shocked that, like, earth porn and food porn is, like, a term, is, like, you know what pornography is, like, why are you... You're allowed to have, like, positive opinions on it, I guess. It's just weird to, like, name the concept after something. The concept after it, I don't know. Where? South. What's south? Oh, this one. I don't know why it's buzzing.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds, powdered with snow.
Was the one.
Fantastic.
The
There you go.
locals, dazed from being they're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one...
Port Elena. Okay. Let's do that real quick. I gotta go to the fisherman shacks first, though. Or just walk over. I guess I'm close enough, I might as well. Gotta go up this way, I totally forgot. Yeah, it was like a... I don't know. In the 10s somewhere. But I don't... Like 2012 comes to mind as a year, but I don't know. That's just throwing out a number. That's not really anything. Oh yeah, these cops, or not cops, these people who are like wannabe punks. Alright, let's go talk. Or friends. I have time. Where'd you go?
Dear.
Where's Moral?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is wary.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in
I'm
those
sorry,
woods.
dear. You've had to...
Her voice is shaky.
Morel will eventually.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
He tells it's up to me again.
You don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time. That really...
Very strange.
Yeah.
Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
I don't know, what's wrong? You seem different.
How?
Giving up on the phasmid.
In doubt, sweetie. That's all.
About what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Remarkably, yes.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You really believe it happened? Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
First, tell her marriage hasn't been a lie.
But it has, hasn't it?
Oh no.
A seed can only bear what's inside. The seed of love is black and oily.
You're this far away. Stop now.
Before we met.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Now I understand why I haven't told him about your jab.
What you have to know is the
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
All portraits are real.
No, I didn't mean to say my...
Rising. Unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Don't need help getting to Gary's?
Thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
The rest of it's pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some
You're
light.
welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A dream. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine sputters quietly as she
That was
gets
not
to
quiet.
the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
We should go to...
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness, to ask the wind once more.
Oh, that's rough. Didn't like what I said, but I don't know. I hope she finds.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
around the
There
room
are
first.
some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has immediately allowed feedback. Hands. Where do you put your hands?
So, tonight, I will make sure I have some drama clothing. I might just wait to do that. What quests do we have left that are important to me then? Let's go to apartment 20, give the news. I mean, is there? Oh yeah, maybe talk with Kuno's dad.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The amusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, then how's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red.
We'll get it there. For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I
Then
will.
you have time to find your own fucking brush.
Cool, no brush then, not a
You're
problem.
about to cry internally, aren't you, Piggy? Oh,
Come on. Conceptualization. Let's give it a shot. Thing from here that nothing taking away from it, at least. Try again.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I only get one try on it though. I'll have to look, see if I can. I think I probably gotta have other things that are gonna lead to that first. Well, let's get the clothes back on then. My empathy. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, the pinball. Oh, that's the one that boosts hand-eye coordination. That makes sense. Pinball. 20.
Give me a moment.
Looking for Billy Machine. Do you know how she...
Victor, isn't it? It's all
One of those doors on the balcony. Okay. And
are at the
they're next to the bathroom. We're gonna save for this, just in case I die. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick also. So, just a sec there. Be right back. Alright, Beck. My title feels more applicable now after the whole, you know, threshold. Better. Half light. Goose. Cat. Try that.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity.
Oh, thank you for reminding me about the text.
Mr. Uno Doroita.
On where Kuno's dad
And
lives.
the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response. The apartment numbers are... You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter.
Okay, let's get the chain cutters.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Snip. The cutter...
I know there's no stopping you.
Finished homework.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to
I have
it,
located
plain
psychoactive
sight.
substances.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in this. You pocket the bottle.
Okay. Some nice erotica there. Leave the oddity. Take the pants.
A bundle of clothes. In the dark, it looks like a nest. Something
Out your
underneath it. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
I'm out.
A bundle of clothes. In the dark, it looks like a net. A bundle of... In the dark, something.
Okay.
It's not too... Your hand touches... You see a 60-year-old. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Isn't even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Max.
Yeah, this probably be some good ASMR.
3 toes are poking out of a hole. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep. The agent out.
Okay. Perception. You only get one chance to hear this. Let's up our perception as much as possible. I think they... I'm gonna hear them better. Put on my hearing glasses. Oh no, that actually makes it work. Perception -1 from the hat. I think anything here would actually help with perception. No. Gonna check to make sure. Yeah, no. Try it.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets.
Gesticulate is a good word.
Something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
You're awake. He's awake.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
I took your amphetamine, old man.
Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
And his father was saying?
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
I was expecting something worse.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them
He's gonna
is
sleep it
not
off, I know
moving.
this. What happened to his eyes?
It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
Gonna sleep it off, I know this guy.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
We help
What
him
is there to
somehow?
do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Oh, that's that quest line done. I have a feeling he's not going to need his pants, but I don't really want to take them all the same. Nah, he ain't taking these. No, actually, no. I'm not stealing this man's pants. That's too much. Alright, well, while we're here, let's go upstairs, or go on the balcony, so we can tell the other lady the bad news about her husband who died on Oh, that's right, that's the way up there. This is where we already went.
This door is made of metal and a weathered brown door.
Oh, 20.
Something's the lieutenant. This is the door. You already know it's get yourself together. It's just police work.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to sad it up.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio. He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
This is Billy Magene's home. This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
We're gonna need empathy. Like, not that. Alright, I need to put you right now. Cool. Okay. Take it slow when exploring the apartment. Be respectful. An Astro cigarette sitting under the bed. Same brand you found in the trash next to the seat. Covered in old newspaper clippings. Growth over the years.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh,
I don't
saw her.
think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief. For now, you're on your own here.
Okay.
He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
But I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news? You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Oh, do I just say he's dead like that?
Yes. That's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is what you came here for.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Magine, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Magine, is dead. Very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk? I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Hard to say at
She
this point.
Eyes welling up with tears as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
No worries, just give her the lieutenant's
A
handkerchief.
small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls. God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
Very sorry,
We
ma'am.
should step outside and talk.
Library card better. The room.
You did well.
Now,
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
that's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
About Billy and her
We'll
kids.
manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Well said.
Let's go.
Complete. Go talk to Kuno, and then do some singing if it's night. Then front the suspect. I almost don't think it was Ruby, or at least I don't want to, for the sake of all her friends and stuff. But we need to talk to her if we're going to find out anything else. I just know she was involved in, what was it, the drug trade we connected to her to? But like, who isn't here, I guess? With Kuno having a bunch of speed. Potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. Spring, tell that to the snow, huh? Alright, I'm gonna need more empathy gear for Mr. Kuno here. Already, probably. Empathy. authority. Doesn't automatically just make me like people.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Hear the drug
Alright,
situation.
So you got Kuno's kilo. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
You're gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
Here's some good music.
Not a single mistake on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit. Kuno knows what
Kuno means Graham.
You're gonna need more drugs, you're 12.
Alright. Tell him Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't Major Kuno won't take this shit.
Not the way he thinks, but you can feel it. Somehow, this will change things.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno? Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket.
I told you he can't be.
Relax, see? This is about you and Kuno.
There is genuine in truth. Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
I met your dad.
How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Because your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
His posture changes.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
I don't have to be scared of him anymore.
Trying to be tough. Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Go out West Revachol style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
Turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit. Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit.
Gotta find somewhere else to live.
It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
Yeah, so fucking what?
Oh.
That's right. The fuck do you know about?
Yeah, we got plans.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She tries to bind their fates together. She needs him. Bad.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Interesting. They're like... Interesting, like, I don't know... No. Let that decision away. I don't know if that... I mean, I feel like you probably shouldn't give, like, a 12-year-old drugs, right? Like, I don't think... There's not a good situation which you say, yes, I'm going to give this 12-year-old drugs. This is a reasonable thing to do as a responsible adult. But, like, maybe would have trusted me more. Could have gotten through to him more. I don't know. You're like, hey, I do drugs too. I'm cool, kid. Because goodness goes, this guy's a drug addict. Or at least a former one. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a lot of questions of how do you try and make the world a better place. in a world of competing ideas and ideologies where everything's messed up in so many different ways. I find it very interesting, and it's tough because you want there to be a right answer, and who knows if there's a right answer, really. Okay. Well, anything I can distract myself with before? I did want to see if I could find... check out more of the bullet stuff, but... take down Kuna's dad, optional. Guess let's go to the Fisherman Shacks. See if there's a place we can go to around here that would be like, you know, have a vantage point. This building felt important, but there was like nothing inside. There was just like a single item. Oh, this ain't the spot. Ain't even a window. Not that alarm. Island, huh? Island, but I don't... Here? Okay. No prompt here. Where else on that? Not here. There ain't a window. What you doing?
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
Where?
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing.
What I give for trying to be a scientist instead of cop. I mean, I'm not even a good cop.
You're just following your instincts, your destiny. You're meant to find the phasmid. Just maybe not here.
Give the dream of discovering the Insulindian phasmid a rest for now. I want to check the top of the coast, see if I can find anything there. 5:17. Got a little bit more time left in the day. Not a lot, but a little bit.
An old door, worn
From
Structure
here,
been used to
while
take the shot. Recommends the church, I'm guessing. So this church is that way. So probably, yeah, this probably would want to check. Possible shot taken opportunities.
the mother of...
Yeah. Gotta get up. Stained glass windows.
Yes?
Talk to her, see if she knows.
Yes, what is it?
Seen the crab man?
No.
You know he's
Yes.
around? You're not worried about him at all.
You're right. I'm not.
And in church.
You really like those questions, don't you?
I'm a police officer, it's my job to
I'm
ask questions.
conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm
Research.
looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Thanks to the data
Yes,
loss.
That's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
I mean, exactly.
What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
By its surroundings, by that which does exist.
Yeah, that's
which
how
is
it
what
is.
I've been trying to do.
That's what I was thinking.
I tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Anything to do with ghosts?
No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
Right, nothing to do with
She
ghosts.
has already turned back to her keyboard.
You have any idea where this hole might be
Somewhere
located?
underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
Where the crabman
I
lives.
know.
I think crabman might be somehow responsible here?
I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
But the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work. Great.
Oh.
Thanks.
Hey,
What?
someone suspicious?
She has not seen her, sire. It is true.
I want to find the crabman and talk to him again. Crabman. Different. Beasts going on down there, I guess. On to possible. Okay, I think we just need to go talk with
the mother.
Right, talk with Ruby. See what we can figure out. Carver's here, and I don't want to tell her like, "Oh, get out." The kids want to do a thing here. I think that's kind of dumb. Wait, what was that? No, it looks intentional. Someone forgot sal. Oh, the wood carving. Yeah, that's cool. I love the music in there. This sort of like choral thing. Choral? They like with a Q-ish sound. Choral. Edge.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the world.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass.
The campfire was
to
used?
warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps, but anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fire this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it? It's not possible to climb that ladder. And
it does look extremely
those? Smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast.
Curious what... A part of me wants to look up again, like... Now that I'm, like, aware I can look up things for this game, theoretically, I'm like... Where would the... What's the island? What constitutes the island? I guess that's what I don't get. So... There's this, but I have no idea how to get there. That's probably... I think probably we can't even get there right now. I think that's... I don't think that's anything we could unlock even if we wanted to, so... At this point in the game. I could be totally wrong, though. But right now, I'm getting the feeling that no, that is not going to happen. Okay, well... Let's go to the spot. Going to figure this out once and for all, or at least we're gonna talk with Ruby. The game thought it was important enough to let me know that there were some things I might want to finish before I did it. So we've done some things, and I guess it's the time now. Gonna save the game. Equips, I think I will be... I would like mostly just able to respond quickly to things. So like speed, what I'm thinking. We don't necessarily need half light. Much as just, you know, savoir faire. Yeah, keep the pants on. And then I think that'll do it. Only to consent. What would you wear? Oh, I was gonna, but I want empathy. +3 to empathy. And we don't. I don't think she's gonna be able to beat us up. We just something to. See what we can do with this. Here on out, we'll quote unquote be quiet, such as we are able to. Love the little pop-up system in this game. I've never seen anything else that does that quite so elegantly. Figure out if I want to equip the flashlight or not. Feels strange. And we're getting the flashlight out then. Money. It does feel strange. The report on the other side.
Suddenly,
oh,
your entire body is
oh my gosh.
Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before.
Oh, we're both getting it.
You hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
Visuals are crazy.
As she says the word, officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
Over your ears.
That's not going to help. You can't
oh boy.
shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Really now. Check this out.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Gosh. Happening to me.
A pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency. Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Your equations of the ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
That sounded like Japanese numbers.
The pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it.
Force it on the pale? What does that mean?
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds.
How would you define in the pale?
Sounds
like in the
she
snow?
knew someone who used to man one of those stations. But she won't tell you about it. Boy, you're one police officer to have guessed even that right now.
Picture taken for this feat.
What we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers.
Can't even comprehend
You
this.
might also hear,
Well, some
or
of it
think
I can't.
you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
Gosh darned pale anyway.
Well, it's the end of the world.
How'd you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh, way beyond.
You experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Stay like this forever?
Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Different number. Different language saying the number. Yeah, that's Japanese.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Please, could you just turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise. God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
How'd you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Praying for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit. It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun, then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
Shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
You're right. Lassie was the first to share her suspicions.
I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus told me. It took me some convincing.
Fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like.
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Do it by asking questions, and I have some
Like
for you.
What? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
You have an alibi for when Lily was shot?
I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
For 10 minutes they couldn't account for it.
The length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Well, no one takes a 15-minute leak.
Fuck you, man.
She speaketh truth.
Investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Look, there's a secret way from the first floor of the whirling to the
Don't
roof.
know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it down...
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You're running drugs for the Union. I've been through your lorry.
Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
I'm just making her think.
This is a blow to her.
No, he didn't. I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
You had a financial incentive to kill the merc.
It's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
I had my gun right now.
Moment do I believe that you came here unarmed.
She's not letting her guard down.
let's take a step back.
Where?
More questions before doing anything.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Did she also seem high to you?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
I said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
How did you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
In cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her
So she
drag him into the
lied
shower
about that?
so she could wind the
Or the others did? I don't know.
to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy boys.
Glacia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
That's bad that she'd be so calm.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lily herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs.
Yeah, it would be weird for her to.
But
Yeah.
even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Who killed the merchant? It wasn't
How
you.
should I know? As I keep...
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice.
Oh, she
She's
literally
listening
has been listening.
Conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
Didn't kill him. Why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
You mean La Puta Madre?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Oh, I died.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Oh, someone.
Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
I remain
All
conscious.
You feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the
Oh wow.
RCM
Just cuts
passed
to
away
it.
yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean.
Brink of solving a murder case.
But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken.
Alright, we're gonna be a little
According to
smarter
an
this
official
time.
Statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Oh, okay. No, continue, because you died. Fair. Okay, well, let's try that again, shall we? Input. Okay, we need the pain. Is there anything